Mike, okay. So I'm from Chennai, in fact, so I can speak a little bit of Tamil. I did my schooling here at my college here, so it's nice to be back here. Our Chennai operations, we inaugurated the office this morning. It's on OMR in Perambudi. And to talk more about that, we have our, yes. We have with us Mr. Mangesh Kulkarni, who's the Vice President of our ASIC division. Mangesh has a master's degree from Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore, and then he started his career as a scientist, and he has almost 25 years of experience in the chip design silicon industry in India. So we've got Mangesh here. With Mangesh, we've got Vinod Chaudhary, who's our Senior Director of Product Engineering Services. Vinod has been with us for almost 20 years at eInfochips, and he's got experience across the entire spectrum of engineering services, right from architecture to high and low-level design to prototyping and testing. With them, we've got Chirag Jain. Chirag is our Head of Human Resources. He has 17 years of experience across consulting, pharma, IT, ITES companies, and he's handled many responsibilities across the HR function, and so he's here to answer any questions that you may have as well. And perhaps the most important person today, we've got Prasanna with us. Prasanna is the head of our Chennai Design Center, and he's an industry veteran again with over 20 years of experience across ASIC chip design and development. He also has experience in artificial intelligence, and he's responsible for the entire operations here in Chennai, and he'll be here to answer your questions as well. So before we start, I thought we'd have a quick short video about eInfochips. It's a short 2-minute video that will talk to you about our offices, our history, and then we'll open it up for interactions with our team.
There was one such small dream. A dream which was backed by a clear vision, definite plan, strong commitment, and constant endeavor in creating an organization that delivers cutting-edge product innovations to our customers with highest standards of quality and execute projects in the true partnership spirit to exceed customers' expectations. This dream stands today as eInfochips. Since inception, eInfochips is always about having the right set of people who believed in its collective vision, its ideas, and its unflinching commitment towards excellence. The fulcrum of its success lies upon the skills and quality of its employees. And with every new person being added to our family, the collective dream only gets bigger and better. 500 plus product developments and over 40 million deployments in 140 plus countries across the world. Today, 60% of our revenues come from Fortune 500 companies and 80% from solutions around connected devices. From silicon to device to digital and quality engineering, we map all aspects of the product lifecycle for our customers. We continuously invest and fuel innovations in the areas of product engineering and semiconductor design services. Today, we are part of Nadu Electronics, a Fortune 500 company and one of the world's largest distributor of electronic components. We at eInfochips are proud to stand where we are today, and it's all because our people believed in us and we believed in them. eInfochips. We are the solutions people.
Alright, that was a quick short video. I would now like to invite Mangesh and Vinod Chaudhary to talk to you about what is eInfochips, what do we do, what is actually the work that we do. We'll talk to you a little bit about that. Mangesh.
Good afternoon. So let me talk about ASIC. But before that, as you have heard, eInfochips primarily operates into the product designs, component product designs pieces. And typically a product is comprised of chips, hardware and software. So this chips is nothing but the ASICs that we develop. And to tell you in a simple terms, that when we talk about an desktop processor, when I say Intel i3 or i5, that's a chip, and that needs to be designed from spec to the manufacturing terminologies, so that you can manufacture these chips in volumes. So there is a lot of activity that happens once you have the specifications, when you know what is the application, then how to make it a manufacturable silicon, which is a very small size, having multi-million transistors on it. So that whole process of design and development is more called into the ASIC design life cycle. And this is what we do. I mean, primarily if you see the design, verify and implement. These are the three main steps in each of the ASIC design. And today, every new application needs a new ASIC. It's not that one ASIC, one processor can be used across products. A mobile needs a separate processor, a desktop needs a separate processor. So that way the chip design is making more and more development opportunities today. So that's about the chip design. There are a lot of details here, but this is what we do, and we have tie-ups with multiple industry ecosystems to support on this activity. So with this, let me hand over to Vinod to talk about the other product engineering.
Thank you. Vanakkam. So this is Vinod Chaudhary. Yeah, so as a part of product design engineering service, or as a PES. So this is the, I just want to explain the example. So here you can say, like earlier in the earlier days, we used to have this just a simple locking system to open the door. Then we had a mechanical hole. We were used to look who is inside the house or who is outside the house. And nowadays we have a smart video door phone. So this is the journey of the technology evolution, and we are a part of the product engineering service group. We help our customer to innovate and enhance the product from the early use cases to the latest adaptation of this technology and make the end user life simple. So this is the one example. That's what we do at eInfochips. And when we say product engineering service, it involves the multiple components, whether it is the chip like Mangesh code, or the hardware design, the ID design, or the enclosure design, the software which is running inside the product. Nowadays you have a product, you can see the video on your mobile. There is also software which connects to the product via cloud. So all that engineering work, whether it is software development, hardware design, mechanical enclosure design, all that is do at eInfochips. And that is our core engineering service that we offer to our Fortune 500 customers. And we make the product for our customer as a R&D house. This is the second use case I am telling, is we help our customer, one of the world's first retail IoT implementation. You guys may be aware, like IoT. So this we have done in 2007-8 time frame, when the IoT was not there in the industry at all. And we help, this is a North America-based company, the retail chain, and we help them to automate the complete retail operation by developing the camera, by developing a different sensor, and managing the shelf, managing the cooling system, managing the inventory control. So all the operation of the retail store, we help them to automate with the different component we develop. Second case study is about smart home security system. So this is again for one of our customers. So here we help them to develop different camera, different sensors like a door sensor, door open close sensor, or glass breaking sensor, or different kind of sensor for thermostat and all that. And we help them, and we are running a 24/7 network operation center for them and monitoring 15 million devices. And this is the complexity we are handling, and we help the customer to do annual saving of 5.5 million in terms of total cost of ownership, and improve the uptime of the device and the overall solution from 95% to 99%. So this is a success story for us, and there are many more. Again, in interest of time, I will not talk more about that, but this is just to give you the gist what we are doing as a product engineering service. And we have multiple divisions within the PES. So one is the device engineering, second is digital, we call it. Digital stand for software development, either on the cloud or the desktop or mobile. Third, we have intelligence automation team. Fourth, we have vertical specific team as automotive as well as on the aerospace side. So we have a team who cater on the horizontal technology aspect for customer need, as well as on the vertical aspect like aerospace, automotive, consumer electronics, medical device. So all this area we are working. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vinod. I'd like to now invite Chirag to talk to you about, some of our HR policies and specifically about Madras and what our plans for Chennai are.
Thanks and vanakkam everybody. One very basic question of when we started the eInfochips here, the why Chennai? And if you ask me honestly, one word which I would like to answer it is abundance. We've got abundance of talent here, and that's what makes us here, and that's what it ensures that yes, we are going to ensure that our people are being also given comfort, who are working across India or across the world, given a choice of location for themselves. So they can come and work from Chennai. So that's precisely the reason why we are here. Yes, definitely top engineering talent, presence of very good engineering colleges. If I talk about, we are already 35 plus as on date. If we talk about, and if you ask me honestly, 100 is the number we have put in for next 6 months, but we would like to be soon 500 people here. That's how we look at it. Okay. Coming to, yes, this is where we inaugurated, as my colleagues told. One very basic thing for us doing in eInfochips is we call our colleagues as chipmates, but we ensure that each of them are being given an amazing career with an excellent environment. And when we talk about environment, it's not physical, it's about the growth from the skill development perspective, from the perspective of their overall leadership development. Everybody here is a homegrown talent. All leaders here are homegrown for us. And that's what makes us bring to Chennai, because we know that people here will stay for a longer period with us. There is a talent available who can continue with us. These are some of the benefits which we talk about. Will not spend much of the time, but would also like to give glimpses on how we take care of our people. Okay. So these are few of the benefits which we talk about. They are the infrastructure points, which we have some of the facilities across. At the center, we have got our experience zone, where we have got array of products available with us, and we showcase that to everybody. And then these are the few glimpses what we do in beyond work. So not only work, but committing back or giving back to the society is a mantra at eInfochips to ensure that we are doing best of the things for people and given an opportunity to go back and serve to the society. So these are some more glimpses on beyond work. That's it from my end. Thank you very much. Over to you, Nadu.
Thank you very much. I'm sure you already have a copy of the announcement, so we are now open for question and answers.
Sir, your question across the industry verticals. The existing 35 people, how you are going to, how you are demand, sir? What is the turnover of the company? You are present across the verticals. Your current 35 employees. How you are able to do these targets?
Okay, so in Chennai right now we have onboarded 35 and additional are in the pipeline. But as an overall strength and to augment that team strength, we have planned to hire more here.
Chennai, we started about 4-5 months back and we already hired about 40 engineers. Hardware and embedded side, because Chennai has a good hardware manufacturing base. But again, that does not stop us. Only these verticals we will grow based on the talent. We will certainly grow into other verticals because people can work from anywhere for any activity.
This product engineering is ASIC and is digital. Sometime back there was a clear difference that the ASIC business was the largest because we started with the ASIC business. But today, if you ask us, our digital business is growing really, really fast. The product engineering services because the world is changing so quickly, and ASIC because it's our core competency. So today, if you ask me, all three businesses are almost equally contributing to us overall at the company level. So maybe in the next 2-3 years, if you ask me, maybe there'll be a different answer I'll give you. But as of now, we get equal revenue from pretty much all three business lines.
And all kind of verticals is there, as what you mentioned. So we have automotive, aerospace, especially automotive, we have so aerospace, we have and hardware manufacturing. I think we have so Polachi, so CM open. So there are a lot of things like that. So we would like to pinch it because we have Ahmedabad, Pune, and the central so they have already been doing a lot of work, especially on this product engineering service. So especially on the examples, and the door you will be able to understand. So initially, just a knocking door, then we have just by seeing the door. Mona is a complete solution. So we have cloud, we have hardware, we have manufacture, we have completely targeting to the digital. So all solutions one day we'll be able to provide as a eInfochips point of view. So Chennai we have a dedicated specifically on the AC. And hardware especially Sundar Pichai is coming from Chennai. And Google, so AC is a bigger market. A lot of people contributing to Bangalore. And Chennai is so AC we are having a bigger plan and also in parallel hardware manufacturing. So the Polachi will start so that those things will be definitely going forward. So Chennai target especially means AC, PS, hardware, embedded, even digital. Digital only so we have TCS, Cognizant, a lot of people it's doing.
So you are starting in Chennai. Any plans to move to Tier 3?
Globally.
Yes.
With your exposure to AI, how do you think you can chip into eInfochips?
We are already doing so. There are a lot of AI work which is already happening. So even from the machine learning, deep learning, and also the AI point of view. So that has been going on for solo. So we'll be working on that. Yes.
You said manufacturing. Can you quickly explain about manufacturing? You're going to
help our customer to reach to the market early. So we start from the design, complete the design, validate that, certify that, and then with the help of our CM, we help them to launch the product also in market and fulfill the their quantities which requires per year.
So product designing is your job and manufacturing.
So we help in both the way, but for manufacturing, it's more like per month quantity you produce, right? So that's where the Tamil Nadu is already having the excellency So we leverage our partnership with the ecosystem, and with that, the ownership lies with us. We help our customer by working with that ecosystem.
So how many vendors you have?
So we have 3 vendors, across the India, and our major 70% work we do with the Tamil Nadu supplier.
So basically,
Are Ahmedabad, Pune, and now Chennai. So we will focus more on design and help customer to transfer the design to manufacturing. Now customer may choose us to do the manufacturing through our partner, or they may have their own partner across the globe. So whichever way, we help them to support that particular aspect. So if they choose a different partner across the globe, then our engineering presence will be there to enable that production, initial production, and help them to launch the product in market. And if we are responsible, then we'll take within the India under the Make in India things, and then we help them to launch the product in the market.
So you will keep product testing as well as quality control with you? Or?
Yes. So we do end-to-end product design, as Jaideep and other folks mentioned, right? So customer give us the specifications across those verticals. We build the complete system. We can do all the testing, validation, and also the regulatory compliances. So that's why we differentiate ourselves with the competition, that we do end-to-end things, including the software which are running on the cloud, mobile apps, and everything. So for customer, it's a one-stop solution that we are carrying across the product development life cycle, and not like working in the phases, right? That we only provide support for software and not for the device. We can do end-to-end, from chipset design under the ASIC to the hardware design, firmware design, qualification, certification, and then transferring to the manufacturing, and then also after production also supporting through the NOC centers and etc.
Have you tied up with any customers so far in Chennai?
Yes, so our customers are typically from North America, Europe, and some of them are from India, but yes, we work through India centers.
Let's
Sure, sir.
Yeah, so
Okay. So good afternoon. We are in the next year.
yeah, so it's here. Nice to be here in Chennai and looking at the talent pool available and the good university and the kind of companies available. So we are looking to tap into that talent and hire around 500 engineers and cater those into our different design services that we offer to customer across, like from ASIC design to product engineering to cloud software and network operation, manufacturing aspect. So that is our plan. Thank you.
As you said, that talent is a key for us to be here, and we understand that the abundance of talent will make us leading from where we are to 100 and 500 is where we eventually want to reach as soon as possible. We'll keep on expanding from there.
Profile of the engineers.
The classroom training, but the thorough on-the-job training, help them building up their skills where they eventually able to design and deliver the solutions for the customers.
மாலை வணக்கம் எல்லாருக்கும். ஸோ என் பேர் பிரசன்னா வெங்கடேசன். ஸோ நான் வந்து இந்த eInfochips சென்னை சென்டர் வந்து நான் கரண்டாக ஹெட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ இந்த கம்பெனி வந்து eInfochips வந்து அகமதாபாத் பேஸ் கம்பெனி, விச் இஸ் பார்ட் ஆஃப் ஏரோ. ஸோ ஏரோன்றது எம்என்சி கம்பெனி. ஸோ அதுதான். ஸோ வி ஸ்டார்டட் நாங்கள் இன்னைக்கு ஓப்பன் பண்ணியிருக்கோம் ஆஃபீஸ் eInfochips சென்னை பெருங்குடி கிட்ட. வி ஆர் அரௌண்ட் நாங்கள் இப்போ அரௌண்ட் ஒரு 35, ஸோ அரௌண்ட் 40 பீப்புள் இருக்கோம் இப்போ ஓவராலாக சொல்ல போனால். ஸோ அக்ராஸ் எல்லா டொமைன்ஸும், இட்ஸ் நாட் ஜஸ்ட் ஒன்லி ப்ராடக்ட் இன்ஜினியரிங் அப்படின்னு இல்லாமல் ஏசிக், we have a product engineering, digitalization, hardware also, embedded. So complete team as a splitted 40-member team இருக்கும். So அது வந்து மேஜராக we want to grow, specifically dedicate some specific services customers. So that helps. Also நம்ம வந்து we can also pull some talents. ஏன்னா நமக்கு முன்னாடி சொன்ன மாதிரி சென்னையில் நிறைய டேலண்ட்ஸ், எஸ்பெஷலி ஃப்ரம் இன்ஜினியரிங் பேக்ரவுண்ட். நமக்கு நிறைய இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜஸ் இருக்கு சென்னையில். ஸோ நமக்கு வந்து நிறைய டேலண்ட்டும் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ வில் பி ஏபிள் டு recruit. It is not just only freshers. So experience level, lead level, manager level. So எல்லாமே ரெக்ரூட்மெண்ட் இருக்கு. ஸோ வில் பி ஏபிள் டு ஃபார்ம். அது வந்து நமக்கு கோயிங் ஃபார்வர்ட் நாங்கள் வந்து கம்ப்ளீட் ப்ராடக்ட் சொல்யூஷனாக டார்கெட் வச்சுருக்கோம். எண்ட் டு எண்ட் சொல்யூஷன். எப்படின்னா நம்ம வந்து ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு டிவைஸ் பண்ணணும்னா சம் ஃப்ரம் த ஆர்கிடெக்சர் அப்படின்ற ஆரம்பிச்சு நம்ம கடைசி மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் அது கூடியான சாஃப்ட்வேர் வரைக்கும் கம்ப்ளீட்டாக பண்ணி நம்ம சென்னையில் பண்ணணும்னு ஒரு பிளான் இருக்கு கோயிங் ஃபார்வர்ட். ஸோ நாங்கள் இங்கே இந்த வருஷம் டார்கெட் வந்து என்னன்னா அட்லீஸ்ட் நம்ம வந்து ஒரு 100 people வந்து நம்ம க்ரோ பண்ற மாதிரி. ஸோ இதுதான் வந்து Campus hiring definitely in the middle of the year we are planning.